Penrith Panther.
Now, do you think Blaze Talangi will come straight into the 6? Because they got Brad Schneider there.
Yeah. That'll be an interesting selection leading into the first game. Look, they bought Blaze Talangi for a reason. When you look at and this is the beauty of having a great development system and pathway system, they've gone out into the market and they've bought Asaya Papali'i and Blaze Talangi, like an experienced forward, fills a little bit of a hole for them, and they've lost Fisher Harris and Blaze Talangi, who's an up-and-coming utility back, 5'8", Now, Blaze Talangi has gone to Panthers to play 5'8". That's why he went there, to play with Nathan Cleary, to replace Jerome Luai. Not sure what the Panthers' mindset is with that, but I can't see why they wouldn't do that. If that's what they're bought him for, then may as well start him off at the start and get going. He's got Nick Kenny, he's got Nathan Cleary, and he's got Dylan Edwards in the spine with him. He's got some really good experienced forwards in front of him. Asaya Yeo virtually runs the game anyway. The likes of Liam Martin and Sorensen and Papali'i and these fellas on the edges. You've got your workmen like Liam Henrys and Lindsay Smiths and Moses Leota and those fellas. Their wingers come in and do so much work. They've won 4 premierships in a row for a reason. They're the top side in the competition, and for mine, they're still favourites to win this year. So I can't see why they can't start Blaze Talangi off straight away.
Okay.
Now, in their system, they've got some other young players as well, but I think the sooner they sort of settle on that and get him going, the better. He can play other positions, of course, but he's gone there to play 5'8", and I'll be surprised if they don't play him 5'8" from the get-go. But it's still a strong side. I think I said last week, you asked me on the yes-no whether or not they could, or Jerome Luai would be the straw that broke the camel's back, that they couldn't win without him. Well, they can. They've got 5 or 6 of the best players in the world in their side. Tell me another roster that boasts that.
I can't.
There is no.
Oh, well, Melbourne.
Well, Melbourne have got 3 or 4.
Yeah.
They haven't got 5 or 6 or 7.
No, that's right.
Which the Panthers have got. And the Panthers have got such familiarity. There's hardly any change to their roster. I mean, James Fisher-Harris is their biggest loss. Sania Taruva, but they'll replace him. Cy Yongi, he really hadn't played much first. He hadn't played first grade anyway. Tyron Peachy was retiring, so it's Jerome Luai and James Fisher-Harris. Would be devastating losses for any team in the competition, bar Penrith. I think they'll overcome that as well. It's Melbourne's comp to lose after last year, and the fact that their roster's so strong still. And Penrith have lost these couple of key players, but. Don't write Panthers off. They can make it 5. Don't worry. Whoever beats them will win the comp. I think they're a champion team, and if you're going to have to beat them, you're going to have to beat them on grand final day. So if Melbourne or Sharks or Roosters or Manly want to win a competition, they're going to have to beat Penrith to do it. I still think they're the measuring stick in the competition, and they're a second to none chance. Can be very, very hard to beat.